Over the years, Lagos State has grown to be one of Africa's largest megacities. This comes as the state has succeeded in multiplying its resources and its laws. Some of these laws include ban of motorcycles and tricycles on major roads, ban of street begging and hawking, as well as penalties for those who cross expressways. However, some of the laws in the state are not adhered to as they suffer poor implementation, and those who breach these laws do not get corrected. Based on this, we at Equal Blog are right here in Ikeja to speak with Lagosians on whether or not enough is done to correct policy defaulters. Please come with us.
Flouting rules or no flouting rules, people are just angry and hungry. And an angry man and a hungry man, I'm telling you, doesn't listen to rules. He doesn't follow rules. He will rather go against rules than doing what the rule says. You get? The government needs to do more in trying to creating an enabling environment for people businesses to thrive. You get? It is only when people businesses thrive and people can, after the daily hustle, you are able to get something to your pocket. That's only when you abide by rules and laws. It is not when after the whole day hustling, at the end of the day, you went home with nothing. And you expect that same person to abide by rules. It is impossible.
Actually, it's not effective. Do you understand? And what will make it effective is the agency that are put in place to regulate all these laws. You understand? So then, the government should also provide alternative for those hawking. Actually, me, I don't support the begging aspect, you understand? But I believe it's also in the hands of the government to provide a way of sorting out these people that are begging. But those that are hawking, you understand, they should get alternative for them. Do you understand? Maybe job or maybe a vocational place for them to learn handwork. Do you understand? So, because it's not even easy to start hawking on the streets, do you understand? So those people hawking, maybe they are hawking for their daily bread, you understand? So some of them, these are how they make their money on a daily basis.
I don't think people are obeying law, though sometimes it's about enlightenment. We really know that there's law. To what extent has government enlightened the people that these are the laws? So the majority of the times people are not even aware that these are the laws that govern the society. I think it's not that people are not abiding to laws.
There are not enough measures put in place to curb those bad attitudes of people. People do bad deeds and they get away with it. People offend the law, they get away with it. Due to connections, their fathers are rich, their parents are rich, they escape. Then they say the law is blind, it doesn't know anybody. But I don't think that's really happening in Lagos State, because people kill, they murder people and embezzle money, and they are into corruptions. And I don't think they are being sanctioned enough, because if they are sanctioned, people will see it and say, okay, if I do this, I'll surely get this, and don't think that if I do this, I'll get away with it because I know this person.
The country itself is a lawless country, and Lagos laws cannot be abided by because we have several laws that does not suit the people. So that's why I think many people would not adhere or abide by the rules and laws and regulations of Lagos State.
Not that people are trying to keep the rules and regulations of the Lagos State, only at times due to the congestion of vehicles. Like drivers, they try to hustle up and down to meet up. But I feel that people are keeping Lagos is an excellent state, that people keep law more than any other state. See, so I think they are trying to do their best.
Nigeria generally is a lawless society.
Why would you say so?
Because people don't adhere to rules and regulations that governs the state.
Let the people know that there is a law, and let the people also be told the intendment of that law.
There's something wrong with our mentality here in Nigeria. Maybe it's because of our, the environment is not enabling, so mentally people are affected.
If those at the top can be lawful, if they can adhere to the law strictly, not taking corners, then I think others would be lawful. Thank you.
Anyway, we know that those that are breaching the laws of the traffic light, most of them are these downfall drivers. Hope you know that, because most of them they will stay on the express road and they will, they will park on the express to pick passengers. Do you understand? So these are I think the government should set up a working agency. Like all this last man, they used to collect bribe. I see them most times. If you are driving a private car, and if you follow bus drivers at the back, you will see them disobeying the laws of traffic, and those people will do nothing. But you that is driving a private car, they will chase after you. Do you understand? So they are not regulating the agencies are not doing their work.
One thing is to make law, another thing is to enforce it. So I don't think people are breaking law because government will just make laws without enforcing it. So when they don't enforce laws, people are bound to break the laws. But in any crime societies, law is what governs the society. So to me, they circumvent the laws. If you make laws and enforce it, then you see people obeying it by force, and it become part of life.
I think if the police force should be reinforced, like it should be restructured. It's not good enough. It should be restructured. How can somebody that doesn't attend the police force academy, is not trained, just go to a recruit of, like, I don't even know, just the name from above, put him in the police force, and he's already in police force? It's not done.
Much has to be done from the state to correct them, especially drivers. They drive recklessly, so they don't keep to the rules and regulations. They have to be cautioned to follow the laid down rules and regulations of the state.
You discover that in the recent past, Lagos state government came up with a task force, or a body that people that go against traffic, they will seize their vehicles and auction them. At that time, you discovered that a lot of people became compliant. But then when they relaxed, then the thing went back. So the major issue is having the government and its agencies to ensure full implementation of the law, because that is where we're having issues.
For the laws to be effective in the state, number one, the people must not be taken by surprise with that law. Two, they must sensitize people concerning that this law is in place. Three, they must tell the people what the law seeks to correct, or what it seems to amend. And then lastly, they must tell the people that what if you break this law, this is what the sanction that the law.
You have heard the thoughts of Lagosians on the Lagos State laws and defaulters. The Lagos State government has announced the availability of all Lagos State laws online, so the public can have full access to these laws. However, for these laws to be effective, more has to be invested in implementation and correcting defaulters. From a court blog, I am Lucy Ohiri. Please do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on all social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Thank you.